Dude, honestly, there's a couple reasons why I'm really glad to have you on the episode, Aljamain. Is that we've actually met before. I was talking a little bit off camera, but it was NBA Summer League. It was right after Volk's championship fight where he defended. And we were here at the Encore, and I went downstairs, and I went and took a piss. And I was coming out, and then I saw you standing there like by the ATM, and I was like, I walked past, and I kind of looked back at you, and I was like, hey, bro, you look just like Aljamain Sterling. And you were like, thanks. And I was like, and I started like to walk away. I was like, are you? And you go, yeah. I was like, oh, can we get a picture? We took one. But how often do you get to fly under the radar? And I'm sure you get noticed all the damn time. I mean, you're such an active fighter, dude.
Now I definitely get recognized a lot more. But for the most part, I try to wear my hat. Sometimes I wear the shades. And like a big old jacket if I can.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Helps a little bit. Especially
that cauliflower ear and beard, those kind of like.
I thought about shaving it, but I don't know. Sometimes when you're trying to get somewhere, you're like, I just can't really get stopped right now. But outside of that, when it's like a chill day, I don't mind it.
Dude, you know, that's actually something I talk about with a lot of the fighters that we have on is that for your whole life, you just focus on fighting. You focus on getting your skills and working on this technique or that technique. Then once you come into the limelight, it's a whole different level of distractions, a whole new world for you. Once you did come into the limelight, and when do you really feel like that was? Was it coming into pewter? Was it before that a little bit? And how have you navigated that, continue to be able to focus on, because you're still just a guy, but now everybody knows you. How have you been able to navigate it?
The first time I noticed how things were starting to change was was 2019 against Pedro Munoz. After that fight, I was doing Airbnb at my house, and I was house hacking 2 of my bedrooms. And then one of the guys came over with the guest.
Like, oh, shit, on my house.
He walked in. He goes, "I know who you are," with a smile and this grin, and I was just like, I don't know if this is good. So
can't let people know my house.
Yeah, so I stopped doing it.
Yeah,
after that day,
true.
I was like, okay, this is the last one. We're gonna finish out the rest of these guests, and we are out of here until I get like a house that's completely separate or something like that. But that's when it started. And then after the Sandhagen fight, it started to build a little bit more. And then the first Piotr fight, that was a lackluster performance. Yeah. So it was good, but in the worst way. It was like. It was kind of like people recognize you, but they're like, I don't even know if I really want to pitch with this guy. I was like, damn.